this is Mr. Munir, in charge over here. I'm working in our head office in Dera branch in Dubai. So I just came here to see you. Alright, thank you. Everyone has to know about the express entry, but we need to introduce our company, who we are, what can we do for you as well. And then later on we will have a question and answering portion. So reserve your questions, ask as many as you can. So you'll have the benefit of free consultation. Okay? Please, Mr. Naveed.
Hi, good afternoon folks. I'm Naveed Asif. I'm handling this branch and Cesario is handling Dubai's branch. And we are working as an immigration consultant in this respective North American Service Center. And today it is my immense pleasure to brief you about the company and the immigration program of Canada. So first of all, if I talk about the company, actually our company established in 1986. So we are here from the last 28 to 29 years in this particular international immigration industry. Actually we are covering whole UAE. We have 5 branches, active branches. We have a head office in Dubai, in Al Rikka. Then we have a very huge, beautiful office in Jumeirah Lake Towers. Then we are covering Sharjah, Fujairah, Alain and Abu Dhabi as well. We served around 11,000 clients over the period of time, and last year actually is our best year. Last year we served around 250 PR visas to our clients. If you will see our website, you will see that we have hundreds of testimonials of our successful clients who got the visa from our organization side. And if you will see, or if you will visit our Facebook as well, you will just get to know that we are just going to hit the mark of 1 million fan following. And we are providing our services starting from Canada, then Australia, New Zealand. Second passport, we are doing investment programs as well for Portugal, Cyprus, Dominica, St. Kitts and Business Investor for the USA. And apart from this, we got Pan Arab Excellence Award as well in the last year.
Twice.
Yeah. And what kind of services we will provide you once you will sign up the contract with our organization is like that. First of all, what we will do, the mandatory and the sophisticated thing is the launching your profile under the immigration program. So might be you will receive your PR visa within just 6 to 9 months only. Then after, inshallah, once you will be holding your PR visa, we are doing some post-learning services as well. Post-learning services includes that once you will be going to fly to Canada, we will guide you where to get accommodation, even how to open the bank account, how to obtain the driving license in Canada. Even we will start circulating your CVs to our respective contacts and networks in Canada, because our owner of the company originally belongs from Canada. Now if I talk about the immigration, how immigration works. So actually immigration works in a proper and simple manner, that is quota system. That how many immigrants any particular country is going to invite. So if any quota system is available, so that you can start your process or your application under the immigration program. If quota is closed, then you need to wait for the new quota and for the new program. But for the Canada, the Canadian government came up with the new program, that is Express Entry, and by the name itself you can judge it's a fast track program in which you might receive your PR visa within just 6 to 9 months only. Then after, other benefits and privileges of this Express Entry program is it's an open job category program. Now anyone can apply from different educational backgrounds and respective job profiles. Actually previously we have different programs that has been closed down in 2013. That is FSW, Federal Skilled Workers Program, in which we have a very specific list of skilled workers, that is 20 to 22 only. How many doctors they want, nurses, managers, engineers, only the skilled workers belong from the middle, upper middle and top segment. So that program created a huge kind of scarcity of human resource in Canada, because if someone have a company in Canada, they want employees and human resource for different segments and for different departments. They want security, office assistant, receptionists, executives, different peoples from different backgrounds. But into the list, we have only middle and upper middle and top segment. So now that the Immigration Department of Canada closed down that program and came up with this Express Entry with open job category. So now anyone can apply from different educational backgrounds and job profiles. Another privilege of this express entry is first time in the history of immigration your profile become accessible in the eyes of federal government, provinces and direct Canadian companies and recruiters. So now, once we will launch your profile become accessible. So if any Canadian company or recruiter likes your profile, they will contact you over the phone, Skype or mail for the interview. If you got selected, you will get the job offer along with 600 points. We will attach your job offer along with your express entry profile so that we can obtain your invitation from the Canadian government side. If any province like your profile, they will give you the nomination to work in that particular province for at least 1 year. Then after 1 year you can move to any part of the country. If federal government likes your profile, they will give you straightforward invitation. So that's why this program is very much flexible, very much beneficial for the applicants who are willing to immigrate to Canada. Now, the government has given us some criteria as well. That's why you fill your assessment forms. So at least we can analyze and judge that you are eligible for the program or not. So you have to be in the age bracket of 18 to 44. Education starting from high school, then paid job experience of at least 1 year, and a good result of your IELTS and general training only. Basically, we have two types of IELTS. One is academic and another one is general. The Immigration Department of Canada just need your IELTS in general training only. So these are the criteria. And if I talk about the benefits of PR visa once you will be holding your PR visa, what kind of benefits you will get? If you will work or stay in Canada for another 3.5 to 4 years, you will get the nationality. Okay. If you will, you will get all the medical facilities free of cost. You will get free education for your children up to high school. After high school, your children will start getting scholarship plans for the colleges. Actually, what you will get is the same social and welfare rights what Canadian people have. So today, I can initiate you people so that we can start your process under the Express Entry program. Otherwise, it will take another 3 to 5 years because immigration goes harder, not easier as time goes ahead. So now Cesario will explain other privileges of this Express Entry. Then after the fee structure, we are giving very right amount of discounts in the seminars. Then we will do the question and answer part as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amir. In addition to the information about this Express Entry, you need to understand that this is just an opportunity. Opportunity not always stay long. As he mentioned, first time in the history of Canadian immigration, that every candidate profile can be seen now by the federal government, direct employers, recruiters, and the provinces. Never been happened before. Before, your profile is for the eyes of the federal government only. It means you might receive a job offer before you fly, which is always a question mark of everyone, how to find a job in Canada. As he mentioned a while, that we have a post-landing service, that you don't have to worry. You don't know anyone in there, so you never feel lost. Most important is we are circulating your CV to our connections in Canada, and they are direct employers and recruiters as well. So like in the old program, a lot of them, instead of visa only, through our connections, they receive easily a job offer, before or when they land in Canada. But do you know how much is the value of the permanent residence visa that you might obtain if you will apply at this program? For those people who doesn't have the qualifications like yours, they're willing to pay 600,000 USD just to have a PR or a permanent residence visa. Some of them, maybe they have education, but they don't work. Some of them, they have their own business. They don't work. Some of them, they studied at home only. They don't have business, but they have wealth, family wealth. So they're willing to pay this much, 600,000 USD, even though they have millions. Why? They have money already. It means they're not looking for a money again, because they have money. They're looking for a bigger picture. And what is that? He mentioned a while ago, if you will become a Canadian citizen, you will be treated as a Canadian one. Social welfare. The benefit from the government will be yours as a Canadian one. By the time your body gets weak, you don't have to scratch your savings, because you will receive full 100% medication from the government. Also will support you. If you lost or you lose your job, you're being kicked out, you will earn money because you've been kicked out. Why? There's a law in Canada, if you kick out your employee, your employer has to pay the government. It's because the government has to pay you till the day you get new job. Why not here in UAE? Or in our home country? So those are the benefits that those people, even they have millions, are looking for. By the time you reach your age as a senior citizen, you will receive a pension. Here in UAE, who will receive pension? Even you work here 30 years. You will receive somehow benefit from the government if you are working in the government sector someday. But you will never become a local one. Don't get me wrong, I like UAE. And I'm talking about the benefit in the future. You will waste your energy over here, but at the end, you will never receive any benefit from the government. That's why people are looking for an scapegoat, which is to apply for an immigration of any country. Right now, the best immigration program is Canadian immigration program. And that is express entry. No more 2 to 5 years of counting in order to process your application. No. In the old system, there's only around 50,000 quota worldwide. Limited line of the job. It created a huge number of backlog because, let's say this guy established a supermarket way back before. He can hire only manager, assistant manager, and supervisory level. If this guy hired by him as a manager, do you think he will do the cashiering job? Of course not. He's a manager. Even me, I will not work as a security. Okay, today, 2 days you will be in the door as my security. I will not do that. I am your manager. But somehow, Canada is a huge country, but in terms of number of population plus the professionals, it's less. This is the reason why Canadian immigration is inviting international professionals like you. They need you. They really badly need you. Why? In the old system, they're inviting 50,000 only. Today, they are inviting 280,000 when they launch. But 1 month ago, they are inviting now 305,000 immigrants in different line of your job. So if you miss the privilege, 3 to 5 years you need to wait. Because I don't think so from big quota, they will open again a big one. No way. They got already the majority. Of course, it will be more strict. I'll give you an adjustment. In the old system, before you get a citizenship, you must work for about 3 years only. You will get the citizenship. Today, you need to work starting 3.5, staying and working in Canada 4 years before you get the citizenship. That's it. So it's getting more strict. New rules, new program, new qualification. Let's say when they reopen, your job is in the list after 3 to 5 years. What about your age? Vice versa. Maybe your age is still fitting. How about the line of your job? Remember, in the old system, there's a limited 29 job list. Age bracket is still 35 years old only. Lucky for today, there's an extension till 44 years old. If you miss it, it's your fault. You will scratch your head after 3 to 5 years asking yourself why I did not try to apply. What if? Because after 3.5 or 4 years, you might be a Canadian citizen. In the future, your kids might ask you, Mama, Papa, did you try to apply for this program, Canadian immigration? And you will say, no, I miss it. Why not? I'm supposed to be a Canadian citizen one. So you don't want to reach that stage. Today, the benefit of attending this seminar will be revealed in terms of our professional fee. You have in your hand the reference. Today we are offering a 2,000 discount promotion in our 4 modes of payment where you can choose. This payment is not to buy a visa or even a job. We don't sell it. Technically, you will buy our service. He mentioned that we are established since 1986 and still going. It means you are dealing with a huge company and dealing with a specialist one. It's not just a matter of you have money and you're ready to approach me and I want to start right now. I don't want to listen to the program. It's not like that. That's the reason why you are filling up the form. If we have seen you didn't meet the qualification, I'm sorry, I don't need your money. How can I process your application if you did not meet at least the qualification of immigration needs? But we will give you solution. It's not the end of the world. We'll give you solution. If you are over age somehow, and you are still fit, I believe so. But the thing is, the age bracket for you is not good in the eyes of the immigration officers. So you will receive a low profile because of that age. But somehow, some part of Canada is hiring below 50 years old and still kicking. You know? What we are doing here is we need to undergo, whether we like it or not, from the immigration officers. And that is the filtration method. There's 2 master key in this program. As he mentioned that if you receive a job offer, you will get the privilege to get selected. You will be given an ITA or invitation to apply for your visa. Second one is this program is accessible now, of course, by the provinces. Provinces also have a quota. They have also a professional needs. If they like your profile, they will invite you to work in their province. It will give you again a go signal in the eyes of the federal government. They cannot say no at all. And it will cover up your age limit. Because as he mentioned, it will give you 600 ranking system points. Somehow, if you don't like to, let's say you didn't get it. Second option for you, if you are over age, you need to apply for a visit visa. Because nowadays they are issuing a multiple entry. It means you can go and in and out of Canada for a period of validity of your passport. If your passport is valid for 10 years, your multiple entry is valid for 10 years. Depends on your passport. Now, what benefit that you can get if you get into Canada? Of course, you were able to meet a prospective company or employer that might invite you to work in that entire company or organization. But you cannot work directly. You need to go back. Some people don't go back, so it's your own risk. But we don't suggest you to run away. Let them process the paper for you. the invitation paper, and then you go back to your home country, or let's say from here, UAE, till the day they finish the invitation form. At least you know that someone is inviting you. That's the choice. Third one, as I'm saying, if you have millions, you can apply as an entrepreneur or an investor. So it means the best position that you can do if you are overage is go for tourist visa. Okay, so let's talk about the numbers. We have 4 modes of payment. Okay, 1, 2, 3, that is installment plan. The first one is a 12,000 dirham deal. And this is our regular price. Today you can get it for 10,000 dirham only. As I'm saying, you will receive 2,000 discount in every mode of payment. So instead of down payment of 2,000, you can do 1,000 down payment, and then the balance of 9 is 9 months to pay. So 1,000 monthly only. I call this one as a budget-wise. Okay. Number 2 is a 11,000 dirham deal for 3 installment. Today you can get it for 9,000 dirham only. Down payment of 3,000, and then after 3 months 3,000. After 6 months 3,000 dirham again. Number 3, 10,000 dirham regular price. Today you can get it for 8,000 dirham only, but this one is 2 installment plan, 2 gives. Down of 4, then after 3 months 4,000 again. Now we have the cheapest one, and that is 8,000 dirham deal. Today you can get it only for 6,000 dirham. I call this money wise because it's the cheapest one, and this 3% a best seller of our company. So if you will close the deal for today, you will start your application as soon as possible. You will sign a retainer agreement. Within 24 hours, you will receive a welcome email and the checklist. It means you will be tied up with our processing officers. Lucky for you, you have complete team here in UAE or in Abu Dhabi itself. But 45% of our clients stays outside the UAE. You don't see them. Good for you. You've seen there's an existing office. Most of them, they're just looking to our websites. Now, I know you have a lot of questions. We will be happy to answer it one by one. Ask as many as you can. It will be a benefit for each and every one. First question.
What's the minimum IELTS score? Minimum IELTS score
Okay.
in general.
Come here. IS score.
Actually, we suggest not to get less than 6 so that we can launch your profile under Express Entry. But don't think about 6 only. It's in general training. Take your time. Take 15 days, 20 days, 25 days. It's a modern scenario. You can download tutorials, visit YouTube, buy some good books in general training. Take your time, grab your knowledge. Once you will feel confident enough, just hit the IELTS. Hit in the right manner so that don't limit your chances actually. It will boost your profile.
The higher you will receive, the higher rank that the immigration will give you as well.
So the minimum score is 6, right?
Yes.
In general,
Technically.
technically, right? So we can apply only in Express Entry after getting IELTS score, correct?
Actually, it's a secondary procedure, sir. We have other procedures as well. There is another procedure known as ECA, Educational Credential Assessment. For that, we need to target that specific department that is known as World Education Service. That is in Toronto.
Where you are talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
So we will obtain one reference number on behalf of you. Then after you need to contact
I'm not
them.
talking about the equivalent degrees, right? I'm talking about IELTS without
That's
IELTS
what I'm
score.
saying,
Can
sir.
I apply
That's
for
what
that?
I'm saying. IELTS, ECA, there is lot of other procedures. That's a secondary procedures. First of all, you need to sign up the contract. Then after we will start coordinating with you. You will get the checklist in the 24 hours, and our processing team will start making your partial profile under Express Entry.
My question was, before getting IELTS score, can I make my
No.
profile in
Absolutely
Express
no.
Entry? No, right.
We can create your
Okay.
profile, but we cannot launch it incompletely. It's
Okay.
unprofessional.
Fine.
So you need to file first.
Yes, it is part of your documents. What we are saying here, he's trying to explain, there's a lot of procedure over here, documentation. So it's to follow only. We are creating a partial profile, so in order to accommodate hundreds of applicants. If everyone will come with us with a bunch of documents altogether, it will delay.
My question was, for example, I did my master's in marketing, right? MBA marketing I have. Okay. If someone has a specialized in finance and is doing a field in, let's say, IT sector, so is there any conflict? Like his studies was in marketing and he is doing some, or his studies was in finance and he is doing some marketing stuff. Is there any conflict in this?
We are not assuming only whatever you have finished from your education. What most important here is what you have experienced. There's a lot of people applying to us, engineering graduate, but they did not practice engineering. Instead, they work, let's say, in the sales.
Let's say in the banking sector.
Yes. So whatever experience that you have from the past 10 years, especially if you have 3 skills or 3 positions, we will choose only the longest one that you have, because we need the highest profile that you can have.
The highest profile, whether it's like 3 years back or the latest
No,
one?
the IELTS is valid for 2 years only.
No, I'm not talking about IELTS, I'm talking
What
about
is it?
the position that you're
10
holding.
years back.
Okay.
In the past 10
Past
years.
10 years.
You said that you are dealing in the Australia also, but you still recommend for the Canada? What's the reason?
The reason is this seminar belongs to Canada.
Uh,
You can meet us in person if you want to know about Australia.
What is this educational credential assessment fee? What does that mean?
Educational credential assessment. Okay, that is the comparison of your university record compared to the Canadian standard.
Okay,
This is the filtration method to avoid fake credentials as well.
okay. So how would you be helping us in this regard, like going for assessment directly to West? That will be our responsibility, like,
As he mentioned a while ago, we can help you to register
okay.
in World Educational Services. But the fee will be yours, approximately 1,900 dirham.
Okay. It's the only institute, WES, or any other institute?
For Canada, they require WES.
Only that.
If someone has already completed the West, like I have did already the West.
That's good for you, it's valid for 5 years.
Yeah. So then the next step will be, onwards will be the IELTS and for others.
Yes.
And what about the bank statements for explicitly 2 person, like husband and wife is applying? How much is the minimum amount that you require for that?
Okay, for the single applicant, we just need to see 15,000 Canadian dollars, either in the shape of fixed asset or a cash part in your bank statement.
Fixed asset, like if
Fixed
I
asset
have
means if
property.
you have some land, property on behalf of your own name in your home country. So we just need the land papers, the property papers. We will scan it and we will submit to the Immigration Department of Canada.
Then you don't require my bank statement.
Maybe you can show some part of money as well.
Okay.
3 months.
3 months, in the past 3 months, once you will get the invitation from the Canadian government. Sir.
To start, we don't need it.
So that means physical property will also be
Yeah, it will have.
considered.
Even if you have car, we will take your car papers.
Okay. That's really good news.
First thing, how about marriage? You want to bring a spouse?
Family.
Family.
Okay, here's the thing. Of course, it's like you're going for vacation, right? But we're talking about migration.
Yeah.
The CIC said, okay, bring all the money that you have because it's your money. If you cannot handle it, we are free, I will handle it, we care, okay. The thing is, they want to make sure that you will never be a beggar when you reach Canada, right? So approximately if you are, let's say if you are a family of 2 to 3, you must have around approximately 18,000 Canadian dollar.
18,000.
Yes.
Minimum.
One.
Approximately. Yes, madam, thank you.
What do your services really include? Because they include the creation of a profile and the register,